Ribut kali burung itu. Oke, teman-teman, di sini aku punya akun baru sebenarnya. Ya, akun baru, dan ini karakter yang sudah aku punya. Dan luar biasanya aku mendapatkan Ningguang ya. Ningguang ini juga salah satu karakter yang layak mendapatkan bintang 5. Semua orang sudah tahu lah. Dan kalau kalian perhatikan ya, Ningguang ini adalah satu-satunya karakter elemen Geo yang bersenjata katalis. Syukurnya aku udah dapat Zian ya. Zian itu aku ambil di sini. Event undang karakter. Oke. Jangan sampai mati dulu. Kadang aku buat rekaman layar seperti ini seringkali ada masalah teknisnya. Persamaannya setiap akun sudah ada Aino dan Kachina juga. Kurang ya bahan tambangnya. Macam nggak ada aja kurir di monster. Mentang-mentang kurirnya di mana itu, di Inazuma doang si Kirara. Oh, Nah itu enaknya Kachina. Kachina ini sebenarnya lebih cocok dipakai di Natlan sih, untuk jadi sub DPS. Aduh, pulang bapakku bah. Yuk. Ini ekor aslinya ya, Kachina nih. Hah? Sup ya. Children of Echos, putra-putri Gema agak lain semua ya. Apa? Sebentar ya, sebentar aja. Elam mas. Si anak bocil kematian satu ini nih, setengah ajar. Kesebiah. Tapi yolah, semua demi primo game. Udah tahu ujung-ujungnya nanti plot twist ya, masih aja. Ana ambil karakter pemanah. Ada mushi apa? Yo mimi baru sih. Buka mitine guru-guru yo mushika. Yo domo yo todo buka guru-gurunya. Mi dada falo ya dada umu. Ujung-ujungnya plot twist, nyerang ini ujung-ujungnya. Ini nih bocil kematian setelah Timmy, teman-teman. Mukanya mirip lagi Timmy, aduh. Bagus nggak nyerang, mantap, bagus nggak nyerang, kan gini bagus. Perdamaian. Itarasai. Nyuk, nyak, pound. Itu dia. Selesai dulu satu, ngumpuli bahan tambang. Apakah di bawah dia? Oh iya ya. Nah, ini dia nih. Ini dia. Halo. Mantap. Get ready for the gliding champion of monster. Gak keren itu nih bahasa dalam bahasa Jepang. Bum bum bagudang. Wish. Ini belum ada artefak sama sekali teman-teman. Makanya kecil tuh damage-nya kan. Tapi biar skill yang berbicara. Selagi masih ada healer. Kurang ajar ini. Barbados. Wais. Sabar. Lemah baterainya. Belum kucolok. Aduh. Nah, mantap. Iya, kena senggol, Pak. Ih, tenan daya. Lagi. Mantap. Biar skill yang berbicara teman-teman. Sama makanan juga sih. Yeay. Let it rain. No escape. Lebih keren pakai bahasa Inggris sih daripada bahasa Jepang. Hanya beberapa aja yang keren pakai bahasa Jepang seperti Zhongli, seperti siapa lagi? Si Hutao. Itu si Shogun itu keren sih pakai bahasa Jepang. Kalau yang lainnya kayaknya jangan dulu deh. Tapi ya semua kembali lagi ke selera kalian masing-masing ya. Itu seleraku. Lebih enak pakai bahasa Inggris juga. Karena kan bahasa Inggris itu lebih enak gitu loh didengar. Lagi pula kan bahasa Inggris bukan bahasa mau bilang apa? Bahasa asing loh. Inggris itu tetap bahasa asing ya teman-teman, karena kita tidak ada ya itu nggak keren juga. Catherine-nya hancur kali bahasa ad abstra edisosnya. Nggak mantap, nggak keren. Ya kurang. 120. Berarti 3 kali main. Ya, di sini lagi. Langganan banget nih Lilian Blossom di sini, terutama yang warna biru. Ah. Wait, that's cheating. Jangan lari. Mantap. Ambil dulu artefaknya. Lagi artefaknya sama ikan. Ikan bas ini salah satu ikan yang paling membingungkan di Devat ya. Ini danau air tawar ada ikan bas. Di laut di Inazuma, di pinggiran pantai Inazuma juga ada ikan bas. Jadi sebenarnya ikan bas ini ikan air tawar, ikan atau ikan air asin. Lata. Come on, we can do this. Minna, gampang tidak? Lebay kali embernya. Itulah lebih suka aku bahasa Inggris. Dua, mati sini. Burjo. Kok ali asapnya kurang ajar. Maklumlah kereta tua teman-teman, masih kaku. Habis, coba. Mantap. Satu kali lagi biar 120. Gila, siang malam ku selalu menatap layar terpadu untuk online. Cari diri colok itu dengar lagu lari. Wah, cuman iseng aja sih. Nah, ini kalau kalian di sini, kalian ambil suntesia yang di atas itu, akan muncul nanti sebuah peti. Tapi aku sudah ambil. Ya, biar kita ambil lagi. Ah, nanti munculnya di sini. Itu. Hah. Nggak mantap. Hah, another test subject. Dat tingo. Go Baron Bunny. Lebih keren daripada Yahoo. Itu doang yang keren dari bahasa Jepang. Yang lainnya jangan dulu, Deng. Aduh, yang makil ini pula. What's this? Ini nih kurang ajar ini. Kaze no kami Imperatix Kailas. Nggak bisa, nampak kali orang Jepang nggak bisa ngomong Imperatix. Barbata gitu deh nanti. Bilang Mondstadt aja nggak bisa disingkat jadi Mondo. Tapi ya udahlah, itu bahasa Jepang. Excalibur aja Excalibur. Justru itu kerennya Excalibur. Apa nih ngomong-ngomong Genshin Impact collab sama Among Us. Oh, satu kali lagi. Aduh. Oh, di bawah. Oh, kalau di bawah ini lumayan sulit sih. Sayang itu senang menatap layar pagi untuk online. Ayah. Mana lagi? Satu lagi. Slime. Nah, kan? Biar pindah kita. Pindah kamar dulu. Ngelawan si Shogun. Ambil hadiahnya. Oke. Popiung. Nah, ini dia. Dulu udah, ini nanti aja, ini bisa dilakukan kapan saja. Nggak keren, sumpah nggak keren. Not for now, you free. Nah, Hida Inggris Jepang keren. Yang Korea nggak tahu ya. Jadi kan quest story inilah yang belum aku selesaikan. Nah, aku itu fokusnya sebenarnya di sini teman-teman. Nih, ini kan sudah 3/3. Aku mau buka ini Goro, Koki Shinobu supaya nggak sia-sia kunci ini dikumpuli. Masalahnya untuk membuka Goro ini kita harus menyelesaikan ini dulu. Ini si kurang ajar ini, si lontong ini. Kita datang ke kampung dia bukannya disambut dengan baik. Bukan kayak Mondstadt welcome you bla 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 segala macam. Ini enggak langsung. Inazuma Shin Eternal keluar. Terima, mari. Kita terima. Ini sudah lama aku nggak melakukan quest story ya. Terakhir quest storyku itu siapa ya? Quest storyku. Siapa ya terakhir? Iya, Yoimiya. Betul Yoimiya. Itu pun karena quest Arkon. Udah terhapus lagi videonya. Iya. Toma. Tapi nggak apa-apa, bahasa Jepang aja dulu.
我々の本心じゃない。ただ今は人手が本当に足りないんだ。理解してくれ。
そうですよ。だからこそ話し合いが必要なんです。
おーいトーマ、何かあったのか？
君たちか。ちょうど君たちが稲妻に残した影響について話していたんだ。
いや、以前は柊さんの手紙を送り届けてくれてありがとう。
お二方のご友人でしたか。僕は九条家の次男である鎌地様の付き人です。
ああ、これまでの三奉行の仕事は将軍様のために情報を集め、指示された任務を執行することだった。だけど近頃将軍様が静養を告げられ、誰にも会わないようにしているんだ。つまり、もう俺たちの代わりに物事の判断をしてくれる人がいないってわけさ。
Setelah ratusan tahun dikeluarkan dekret Sakoku, menutup diri dari negara lain, akhirnya merenung. Langsunglah restorasi Raiden kali, kayak restorasi Meiji.
将軍様に心の整理をする時間が必要なのはもちろん理解している。だけど時期を同じくして稲妻外界で雷が荒れ狂い始めたのも事実なんだ。
Kami, aduh, gara-gara
そ
kau
の
ini.
通り、長きにわたり雷の規模や形態に変化が起きたことは一度もなかった。けど現在それらが稲妻の島々に近づきつつあるみたいなんだ。
それって将軍に今稲妻を滅ぼそうとしている意志があるってことか？そうだぞ。それにオイラたちに復讐したかったら普通の雷でも全然十分だし。ってそれも怖いって。
そこは安心してくれ。俺たちが心配しているのは将軍様なんだ。今まであのお方の意志が揺らいだことなんて見たこと。
それにリーユエの神が近頃去ったことを思うと、どうもいい兆しには思えない。雷が荒れ狂うのは将軍様の体に何か起きたからだと考える人も多い。誰にも会わないのは悪い影響を拡大させないためだとなんとか。
だから変な噂が広がる前にお嬢に頼まれて天領奉行と対策を練っていたところなんだ。もし混乱が起きた時に対処できるようにね。
しかしそうは言っても天領奉行の内部は今非常に不安定な状態なんだ。他の
どうしてそんなことになったんだ？
九条家がファリーと結託し稲妻を破滅に追い込んでしまった。今は将軍様の裁きを待っている最中だ。ただ将軍様からの命が下されていないだけで天領奉行の人間が交代することは皆が分かりきったこと。
簡単に言えば配下はもう命令を聞いてくれないのに仕事は同じようにやらなきゃいけないってことだね。
高之様の体がまだお元気であれば何か方法もあったのではと思いますが、今は。
あの時真相を見抜けず父を止めることもできなかった。
そんなことおっしゃらずに鎌地様、元気を出してください。少なくとも若旦那が戻ってくるまで耐えなければいけません。
ああ、それもそうだな。兄さんも今切羽詰まってる状態だ。迷惑はかけられない。
Serasa nonton anime
それじゃあ
aku.
トーマ、先ほどのことはまた後日話そう。僕は今から高塚家の当主高塚進に会いに行ってくる。今この
ああ、分かった。今後のためにも早く天領奉行内部のことを解決しておいてくれ。
では僕もお供します、鎌地様。
いや、僕一人でいい。
そうですか。ではお気をつけて。
でも雷のことも天領奉行のことも元はといえば全部将軍が急に静養を始めたことが原因なんだよな。このまま話を進めてもビクビクするだけで解決しないと思うぞ。
そんなことできるんですか？
Ngajak keluar.
でも試してみる価値はあると思うぞ。出てきてくれるかは将軍の気分次第だけど。
なんとか糸口が見つかったみたいだね。じゃあ君たちにお願いしてもいいかな。
Orang Inazuma aja nggak berani ngajak keluar si Shogun
みん
ya.
な 将軍様のことを心配しているんだ、もしあのお方に会えればいらぬ噂も自然と消え去ることだ。
Mereka harus tenang. Kita lihat.
ありがとう。また君に借りができたね。
こんな状況で将軍に会えるかもしれない人ってあいつしかいないよな。
Miko.
じゃあ早速
Kan betul. No. Nanti diatur itu.
やっはやっほせいちゃ
Udah ya Miko aja lah jadi apamu. Jadi pemimpinnya semua. Mana dia si musang itu? Mana dia? Nyari lagi. Disuruh nyari. Ngambil bunga sakuranya dulu. Itu dia. Ini dia bunga sakura. Not too far. Be free. Ya, Narukami-sama. Hey.
自由になれ。
Biar. Halo, di sini ya, Mik. Ngapain, Mik? Halo. Nggak bisa dilangkai. Nengok. Nggak peduli aku samamu. Masih kurang. Sekali ini aku peduli samamu. Masih belum. Nah.
よもや休憩時に神社の貴賓を迎えるとはな。わらわに会いに来てくれたのか。口は達者じゃが目は嘘をつくのが苦手なようじゃ。何か用事があってわらわを訪ねたんじゃろ。まあじゃがその返答は少なくともわらわをいい気分にさせたことは確かじゃ。言ってみるがいい。何を聞きたいんじゃ。
最近将軍が西洋を取ってるって聞いたんだ。それで稲妻外界の雷が不安定な状態。噂によると雷は将軍の意志と関係があるからみんな将軍の具合が悪いんじゃないかって思ってるみたいだぞ。
まあ何らになら隠す必要はないじゃろう。将軍様はあの戦いの後心がこじれて人が変わってしまったんじゃ。将軍様の力は日々衰えておる。汝があの時強く打ちすぎたせいじゃな。あやつにとって敗北は何よりも重い一撃。それにこの前わらわが会いに行った時うっかり三色団子と娯楽小説を忘れてしまってな。わらわの旧友よ。甘味を食べながら娯楽小説を読むことができず心が乱れて泣きわめいてしまうとは。
そんなことで泣きわめく神がいるか。
仕方ないじゃろ。わらわからすれば汝らの心配はわらわの嘘と同じように無意味なもののように聞こえる。あれは永遠を求める永じゃぞ。凡人の命などあやつからすれば主湯に過ぎぬ。凡人に安否を心配されてどうしろというのじゃ。って
ことは無事なんだな。
詳しい状況はわらわも知らぬ。静養したいと言っておったしわらわもこれといった用がなかったゆえ。じゃが雷の件はわらわも耳にしておる。あやつの意志に変化が起きたという点についてはいささかありえないことでもないじゃろうな。静養中に会えるのは稲妻でもわらわだけじゃ。じゃがなぜわらわが汝らの手助けをせねばならぬのじゃ。浮世のその答えこれは通行証じゃ。門番の奥詰め衆に見せれば中に通してもらう。
ありがとうミコ。
さっきの質問は冗談じゃったがあのように答えたからにはしっかりとやってもらうぞ。そうじゃ通行証も後でわらわに返すんじゃぞ。
Sama aja kalian dua-duanya. Mentang-mentang hari ulang tahun kalian cuman beda 1 hari ya. Melawan sini orang. Tak mau.
将軍様は現在静養中です。誰も会うことはできません。
Wih, Takeshi Castle.
オイラたちミコからもらった通行証があるんだ。
ご冗談を。今まで宮司様が他の方に通行証を渡したことはありません。将軍様はそんな八重宮司様を信頼しているからこそこの通行証に効力を。ってこれは本物。わかりました。将軍様の命に従いあなた方を止めるわけにはいきません。
Ini keren pasukannya.
失礼しました。どうぞ中へ。しかし静養中の将軍様に対してくれぐれも失礼のないようお気をつけください。
Gun. Apa Gun? Wih, Gun.
なんかうろうろ歩いてるぞ。落ち着かない様子だな。
Mana Signora Gun? Gun. Gun.
あなたたちどうやって入ってきたのですか？無断でこの地に入る者は直ちに排除します。
待って、オイラたちだ。なんでまた敵を見るかのような感じになってるんだよ。もう仲直りしただろ。ここに入ったのも正当な手段を使ってだぞ。
Apa kau? Gak peduli aku, gak peduli kau cantik, gak peduli kau dewa Arkon Elektro ya. Kau sekali ini aku benci kau. Kau satu-satunya yang bukan musuhku, tapi kau benci kali. Aku benci kau melebihi musuh-musuhku ya. Kau ngajar kau. Keluar. Ah.
「いけません。武力行使は禁則事項でした。とにかくお帰りを。私の静養を邪魔しないでください。知る必要はありません。これが私の静養時の状態です。
なんかちょっと変じゃないか？
この身に休息は必要ありません。しかし私はあくまでも内なる者の協力者。静養が彼女の意志であって。
ことは静養は中の映画鑑賞してるんだな。でもなんでだろう。たとえ将軍が外で活動してても一身浄土には影響しないはずだろう。あんなに大きな庭園もあるんだし静養にぴったりな環境じゃないか。
彼女の願いです。それ以外言うことはありません。今の私が外へ行っても何もやることはありません。事務を処理しないのもそれをすることができないからです。
あ？どういうことだ？
すべて禁則事項です。もう私に話
どうしよう。全く会話が進まない。
あなたたちでしたか。お久しぶりです。将軍は今都合が悪いので私に会いたければ直接中へ来てください。
Suruh ngelawan lagi lah. Jangan, malas aku melawan.
急にオイラたちを中に引き入れるなよ。
あら、何を慌てているのですか？
外の将軍は壊れちゃったのか？修理しないとダメなんじゃないか？
その心配は必要ありません。あれは私の意思です。将軍のほとんどの機能は私が一時的に停止しました。今の将軍は事務も処理できず、私として振る舞うこともできません。ですので言ったはずです。稲妻の永遠についてもう一度よく考える必要があると。それには時間が必要になります。そして私が考えを終えるまでの間、元となる規則にのっとって動く将軍が間違いを起こしてはなりません。
あ、将軍にスイッチみたいなものはないのか？
ありません。想像した時は停止することを考慮していませんでしたので。それに当時の私は、未来の私が将軍の運行規則を変える可能性があると考えた上に、そのようなことは永遠にふさわしくないと思ったのです。そのため予期せぬ事態に対する保険として、将軍は規則修正に対して非常に完璧な防御機能を備えています。私にとって人形の規則を直接変えるよりも、永遠の形についての考えが終わるまでいくつかの機能を一時的に停止する方が効率的なんです。
そういうことか。じゃあ稲妻外界の雷が荒れ狂ってるのは将軍の機能がいくつか。
雷が荒れ狂う？それは初耳ですね。
知らなかったのか？
なるほど。外界の雷がそのようなことに。
厄介な状況なのか？
操作の手違いでそういうこともあるんです。後で私が将軍を調整すれば問題ありません。
Makanya kau jangan lama-lama di planet Utomia ini. Sesekali keluar, turun ke abadi sih abadi. Tapi masuk kaki kau lah, kau yang
そんな目で見ないでください。こういった操作は今までにやったことがないんです。将軍の構造は複雑なもので、調整をするだけでも問題が出てくるものなんです。これは言い訳ではありませんよ。ええ、事実を言っているだけです。
大丈夫、気にするな。解決できればそれでいいんだ。
いえ、進むべき方向は見つけたのですが、未だに矛盾が存在しています。しかしそれほど急ぐ必要はありません。え？
Jadi, nggak tahu aku sumpah. Melamun aku. Maaf.
みんな将軍の元気な姿を見れば、外で噂されてる憶測とかもなくなると思うぞ。それに場所を変えて気分転換すれば、新しい考えが思いつくかもしれない。
私にこの一心浄土を離れろと？確かにそうですね。今の将軍は私の代わりに事務を行えないので。わかりました。外に行ってみましょう。気分転換に行くのですから、私のことはエイと呼んでくれて構いませんよ。
でもオイラたちの目の前にいるのはエイの意識だろ？意識はここから離れられるのか？
もちろん方法はあります。自分で自分を監禁するような真似はしません。
じゃあもう心配はいらないな。これからは
ガイド？何ですかそれは？
今の稲妻で何が美味しくて何が面白いか。
Wih.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected. It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
Coba kau kasih gini pasti rame.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Kayak zoom. Lawak, Inabikari.
Shogun,
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh?
Milk.
Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. Both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try?
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Nggak ada yang mau beli.
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the Almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't...
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed.
No, Almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk. Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself.
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or...
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to... read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
Rekomendasi buku memasak. Buku resep masak aja kasih bos.
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general...
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again.
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsettias to become stronger. It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating sunsettias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable?
Agak susah yang ngomong sama orang yang realistis. Ya, udahlah.
Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write
Tuh kan,
stories.
baru aja dia
So,
ngomong.
does this author claim to be documenting hilly churl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Nah, itu kan ngomongnya ya.
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you a scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Nah, ini dulu na kasi sa kami.
Hey, Paimon thought thought we agreed not to bring...
It's okay. I find it quite interesting. I didn't realize that this was how ordinary people viewed the Shogun. She would never use the Muso no Hitotachi as frivolously as she does in the pages of this book. Nor would she ever use it as a means of venting emotions. In reality, the reason for drawing her blade determines the martial form to use, and since there is such a great deal of difference between the story and the reality, I don't feel offended at all. That said, I hear that Yae Publishing House's novels are all reviewed by Miko herself, which means that the content of this book must have been approved by her.
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House? Do you like the story?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's kind of...
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I thank you for inviting me out. This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough.
Ooh, great idea! Ace had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo?
Nah, apa itu?
Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that make...
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic...
So,
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you.
Okay. So what exactly is striking a pose? Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you. The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems. How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, casual. How about this? This feels quite natural. All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you. Okay, I'll try that.
Nah, itu bagus, mantap.
Okay,
Itu aja.
let's get started.
Let's pick a good...
Wes. Diding, 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 diding. Oh iya ya, di situ ada Narukami. Oh iya. Nah. Oke, mantap. Dah. Dede. Gaya nangkapnya tuh.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the...
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid, but it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special!
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it is? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Suzuki 125cc.
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler. Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Suzuki, Yamaha,
Of course I do.
Honda,
It was never my intention to place control of
Shimizu,
Inazuma into anybody else's
Shimatsu,
hands.
Komatsu, Hitachi, Takeshi,
So then,
Natsuki
who does that
Subaru.
make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that. My existence. I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me.
Don't
But
you.
I can exist
Just
in
answer-
many
just answer
different
the damn
forms.
question. Who are you?
It's not important what form I exist in.
I have told you. Are you deaf? No, you blind. I'm not blind. You blind. And that's what I said. You did not say what I did not say what I said. You. That's what I'm asking you, and you is answering. Shut up. You. Yes. Not you. Him. What you? Me. Yes, you. I am me. He's me, and I am you. Nah, kayak gini.
The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence. Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Inazuma selalu Inazuma.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma. Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened. Perhaps... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a real...
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on. Hey, Ippei, what's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The Almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just...
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations. And in fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes, but for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed, and the Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Takatsukasa, bukan Takatsukasa. Takatsukasa.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then yeah, I thought of that possibility too. No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision.
Thank you so much, Shogun. Let me mark out the location of the base for it.
5.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong here.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Dust in the mist. Tang 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 tang. Wih, pakai tombak ya. Siapkan dulu, mantap ini musik. Epic musik.
Hey!
Melawan itu.
Illusion shattered!
Not too far now. Time to say hello.
This way through the river. Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way. Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Ayo. Ala lemot pula. Aduh, kenapa sih setiap melawan musuh harus seperti ini? Ada sini kok. Mau ngelawan bos.
Inazuma shines eternal!
To the very...
Let's get down to business. Go! You're free now! Come here, you little rascal! My blade!
This way through the river. The Temple of Wisdom.
There's more!
Shine down!
Finally, to the very... Let's get down to business. Mind your step!
Grow!
Torn to oblivion!
To the very...
There is no escape!
Time to say hello.
Lash attack! Yeah!
Mind the wind.
Illusion shattered!
Up and away!
Very high. Dang. Perfect distance. There's more. Very.
Committed to memory. Go claw!
Farewell. Tell me what you see.
Wow! Make yourself at home.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Wih, itu ada. Ronin itu adalah seorang samurai yang tidak memiliki tuan. Jadi Kujo, Tenryou Commission itu semuanya nama klan. Setiap klan itu kan ada pasukan-pasukan samurainya, dan setiap pasukan samurai itu tunduk sama ketua klan itu, kepala sukunya lah ibaratnya, atau orang yang paling pemilik klannya itu. Jadi itu kalau tidak ada klannya ya samurai itu ya kayak Ronin, kerjanya membunuh-bunuh orang, jadi liar dia, makanya harus diludas nih. Mari sini.
Shine down!
Yeah! Come here, you little rascal! Mind the wind! Finally,
Ronin lagi. Memang ini dia lebih keren kalau ada Shogun di tim kita.
Torn to oblivion!
Go! You're free now! Nothing personal! Let's go!
Shogun ini kalau digabung jadi DPS, gabung sama si Iva, jadi keren banget.
Mind the wind!
Dia itu setiap kita nembak cuman keluarkan E-nya tuh, keren. Raiden Shogun ya, E-nya nggak bisa dipakai. Inazuma masih on the channel.
Look! It's Kujo Kamaji! But who's he with?
Boys.
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Ronin.
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to—
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age? And here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade. Well, never mind. What about one of you then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou commissioner. Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, Almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission.
Yang pasti klan Kujo ini bekerja sama dengan Fatui lah, itu kesalahannya.
Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if—
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, then right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. Come forward.
Waduh. Wih, duel sah.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Kau pakai tombak, tak adil. Pegang dua tangan. Ah, itu dia.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Hup. Aduh. Udah. Wih, awas pedang dan nancap.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, It is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Ada di sekeliling ini.
Yeah.
Tadi dia bisa dihancur dia. Ya, dari sini nggak ada lagi lah. Wih, Gun, Gun, ada lagi nih peti. Oh ya.
If you need help with carrying this stuff, I'll get Kakuku on it. Yeah.
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So?
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. He has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryou Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made... The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryou Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. Oh, if you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company.
Yalah. Sok-sokan enggak. Seakan-akan perlu ditemani. Yalah. Sok-sokan. Masalah foto aja pun kau masih. It's me and I am you.
Okay. I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yai Miko. Miko, we're back!
Did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it. How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does, in fact, get quite...
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Baru apa kebenaran? Shogun.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Kau lah yang cocok nemani dia, kau konconya, aduh. Berarti kau lah good meat. Sudah siap. Kira selesai. Yes.
Was there something else you wanted to talk about? I have no doubt that she immensely enjoyed that trip. What she really wanted to say was this. How soon do you think you could open a branch in the plain of Euthymia? Was there something else?
Satu biji lagi. Udah selesai teman-teman. Wow. Halo.
Add Astra. Thank you for completing.
Gak pernah dikasih mau.
Add Astra.
Kok cuma segini? Tunggu, utus lagi. Oh, belum selesai ya. Mana lagi? Matlang. Oke. Oke teman-teman. Oke sudah ya. Sakit kepalaku.